Well, Chester.
Rabbi?
Yeah.
That is not my name.
What's not your name?
Welchester.
Oh, I wasn't saying that your name was Welchester. I was saying, well, Chester.
Oh, I get it. Okay, go ahead.
So, well, Chester, it is just a few days before the holiday of Hanukkah.
I like that holiday. It's great.
What is the most meaningful aspect of the holiday of the Chag of Hanukkah for you?
I think it's the chocolate coins. The guilt.
That's the most meaningful part of the holiday?
Well, it's the most delicious part of the holiday.
Why don't you like sufganiyot? Don't you like the jelly donuts?
Yeah, like that too. Sugary, sweet, delicious.
But our conversation really isn't about the chocolate gelt, the Hanukkah gelt, or the sufganiyot, the jelly-filled donuts. I wanted to focus in with you on the most meaningful part of Hanukkah.
Oh, okay. The most meaningful part of Hanukkah is that we can learn Torah.
In fact, the Yevanim, the Greeks, had many gzeirot. They had many decrees against the Jewish people. And one of them is,
you couldn't learn Torah. You couldn't go to a class. You couldn't go on to Torah Live.
Well, there was no Torah Live at the time.
I know. But things like that.
Well, any class that was taking place, the Jewish people had to hide and pretend they weren't really learning Torah. And that's where a famous minhag, a famous custom developed.
The custom of lighting the menorah.
No, that's not the custom that developed in order to hide learning Torah. There's another custom that little kids love to play. That's my hint.
Dreidel.
Very good, the Sivivon, the dreidel. When the Greeks would look to see if the Jews were learning Torah going against the Greek decree not to learn Torah, the Jewish kids would say, oh, all we're doing is playing dreidel. And they'd pull out their dreidels and hide their svarim, hide their books, and pretend they weren't learning but just playing dreidel. And that's where the minhag came from.
Nes Gadol,
a great miracle,
Haya Po,
was here. Nes Gadol Haya Po. But for our friends, for our students outside of Israel, in Chutz La'aretz, it says Nes Gadol Haya Sham. Because Sham means there. They're talking about Eretz Yisrael. So we here in Eretz Yisrael say, Nes Gadol Haya Po.
Here. Yeah, it was here. It was here. It was here. Oh, it was really here.
That's what I was just saying.
Yeah.
And the kids in Chutz La'aretz say Nes Gadol Haya Sham because they're referring to Eretz Yisrael where the miracle was.
Yeah, it was really cool. They had a giant army.
They had a very big army. And it says in the Al Hanisim that Hashem gave Rabim Biyad Ma'atim.
What does that mean?
That means the many were given into the hands of the few. The Greeks had thousands and thousands of soldiers.
Well, that's scary. That is scary. Lots of soldiers. Lots of ammunition.
But the Jewish people were the Ma'atim, were the few, and we still won the battles against the Yevanim.
Amazing. Hashem is on our side.
As usual, Bayamim Haim Bazman Hazeh.
In those days, at this time, just like we're seeing here in Eretz Yisrael, they got lots of armies, our enemies. But Hashem is with us.
He in fact is. We're seeing history repeat itself. Bayamim Haim Bazman Hazeh.
See you next time.